Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia Waldner and I do weekly fashion hauls, so I'm so excited to have you here. If you are new, if you have been here before, I love you. Thank you so much for your support. Today I'm going to be doing my second underwear haul. We're going to be using Kim Kardashian's line. So I have about 5 different sets that I'm going to try on today, and I'm so excited to talk about them, share them with you, as this is one of my favorite lines that is out there. If you are smiling and loving what you're seeing, make sure that you like and subscribe to see everything that I do weekly here on YouTube. There are some BTS, and you can find those on my OnlyFans to see everything that YouTube doesn't allow. Anyways, let's get right into it, and I have my first pair that I'm about to show you. So here is our first one. We got hot pink for hot summer, hot girl summer. This one is more of a G-string. However, it's very interesting because half of it, like a little quarter of it, isn't a G-string, and then it turns into a G-string when normally you go from right here to G-string. So it's a little different. Like I said, it's got its own twist on it, but it kind of hangs a little bit on the sides too, so you can kind of pull it. So if it's on your butt and you want to look kind of hot because you're going through sexy time, you kind of pull it so it goes around, which is kind of cool. It's different, and it's very light. I wouldn't recommend working out in this one just because of that weird fit that I just kind of mentioned to you. However, I just wore these, out the other night. If you saw me, I had a green blazer, some cool like see-through shirt underneath, and some jeans, and this fits so good, and it felt like I was wearing nothing, which is always the goal when you have underwear. Wear it under skirts. If you're feeling a little frisky, you can wear it with jeans. Anything else, just working out is something I don't recommend. The material is really nice and great quality, and yeah, it's hot. Here is the back, right here. I'm not showing it clearly yet, just different. It's not your normal G-string, not your average. Alrighty, and here is the next one. This is her velvet line. You guys may have seen me wear this as a bralette, because I definitely have in some of my shoots, because I love the feel of these. It's kind of cool, which is like temperature cool. I kind of almost think that this might be a G-string, but it's not. So when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, total G-string. And I was like, wait, there's something like really big in the back. Those are granny panties. However, she kind of made granny panties look sexy. I never felt this good in granny panties before. She done did it. Great to lounge around the house, and I am always in the house either completely naked or I am in some type of underwear, which normally isn't just a G-string. It normally is something that like Calvin Klein, like those booty shorts or something. So this is something that I do run around in the house in from time to time, especially if I want to match with a bralette because, my man's over or something. So anyway, this is very comfortable, high-waisted. I wouldn't work out in these. I wouldn't really go out in these. I use this for photos and playtime and lounge around the house time. And if you got your periods, it's perfect. Alrighty, so again, this is like, what kind of underwear is this? You know what it almost reminds me of? And I actually really do like these, so I'm not putting these down at all. But to be honest, it reminds me of, baseball players when they gotta put their little thing on to protect the thing. What are those things called? Jog straps? So yeah, this literally looks like a jock strap if you're looking at it from a certain angle, but it's not. It's for the lady, and there's no cup. But this, it just fits really form-fitting on the waist and kind of hugs you and brings you in. This is even more high-waisted than the last one that I showed you. It goes way up there. But this isn't too tight though. It does have resistance, as you can see, but it isn't tightening you where you're like, ugh, you're suffocated or anything. So, and the material is cotton. It is still very soft. And then what's interesting is you would look at this, right? This one, you look at it and be like, oh my God, those are definitely granny panties. And then you look in the back and you're like, oh my God, no, it actually is a G-string. Very different, guys, like I've never seen before. And actually, I just realized I am matchy with this shirt right now. Again, I wouldn't work out in these. These I'd more lounge in. I wouldn't wear this on a regular basis. It's still really comfortable. You can run around the house in it. You could take great photos. If you got OnlyFans like I have OnlyFans, this is great, OnlyFans content, because it just has a different feel to the hips. So make sure too that you check me out on OnlyFans And if you like what you see so far, make sure that you like and subscribe. Alrighty, so these are my favorites thus far for the only purpose that they can be worn every day, anywhere, anytime. This is very similar to my Bubble line. It's my personal preference of this thin, soft feel that's extremely stretchy, complete thong, and you really do feel like you're wearing nothing. It fits well. So this is definitely, I'd say, my favorite as far as something that's multi-purpose. These are the only type of underwear I work out in, if I wear underwear at all. I've been wearing underwear though a little bit more lately than I have been because I sweat so bad. And yeah, this is my 10 out of 10 favorite just because they're so soft, light, and you feel like you're wearing nothing. And these are brown, guys. So what's not to love? Alrighty, and last but not least, we have our boy shorts. This has very similar material to the one that I just showed you guys. It is extremely stretchy. Honestly, I think there's definitely a little bit of a difference in material in here. There's something else in this one that wasn't in that one because it has a little bit more pull or give to it as far as, or actually I should say restriction, opposite of give, but some restriction to it that's pulling it tighter. But this cut is definitely different because when you look in the back here, normally with booty shorts, you'll see it kind of go like this, but this kind of goes further down and just has its own different look and feel. So this will cover way more of your butt than normal booty shorts. When we look at the front here too though, and it's actually on you, it hugs the hips really, 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 really high up. So I think like a lot as I think about our line and as I'm talking it out loud, a lot of it I think is obviously for the woman that is a little bit thicker and can really, accentuate her curves, which is so beautiful. So that's kind of what I'm really, really seeing in this one, especially with why the design is different than your average booty shorts. It goes up higher, goes down lower to kind of shape a little bit more. So these are definitely different. They're hot, they're fun, they're stretchy. These are my favorite to lounge in out of all the ones that I've showed today. So yay, and it's pink, on trend. Alrighty, so if you remember, I like doing the squat test on the pair that I said is best for the gym. So this is the tan one, and if we look, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing anything, and that's the goal when you're wearing leggings is you don't want anyone to know. You're basically commando, but you're not because there's actually something there if you find the right pair like this one. So this one I don't even like, if you ask me, I'd be like, oh, did I put panties on? I wouldn't even know. It feels so good to move around in. And if we do some squat tests, you cannot see anything whatsoever, which is the best part about it. Because a lot of times if there was, a pair of underwear that you thought would fit the squat test and then you actually squat, you're like, oh, you can see it all. And nobody wants that, especially in any type of leggings that you go out in, because it's not going to be caught whatsoever. You can't see a thing. Am I commando or not? Get all the guys at the gym guessing, because they'll never know. So, these are dope.
Just one tiny second. You do to me what I've seen in the movies, but this really happening. My mind explodes. I can feel my bones shaking to the beat of my bleeding heart. An overload. Don't know how this goes, but I'm pretty sure you just made my world stop. I can't believe my eyes when I get close to you, close to you, close to you. So pretty I could die. I can't be close to you, close to you, close to you, close to you. Close to you, close to you, close to you.
Thank you so much for watching this underwear haul. This is my second one, and if this one goes just as good as the last one, I'm gonna keep doing them. So make sure that you like and subscribe if you love what you see and you want me to do it again, especially because that will just get me to do these more. They're kind of fun, to be honest. They're different. And we get to talk about underwear. How often do we get to talk about that? So anyway, Thank you for watching this, and if you want to see behind the scenes, make sure that you check out my OnlyFans to see the things that I can't show on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support, and until next week. Love you!